Okay, says we're live. Welcome back to the garage. The other day, started a print. I was going to print some more of the Tic Tac guns. You can see them there. But Extruder 2 decided to have a jam. And the reason, I think, is I don't know if you're going to be able to see down in there. No, probably not. So this extruder had a misfeed. It goes through the filament detector down in, but the extruder part, it's a single bearing with a single-sided drive, and it took the filament in and it missed the in-feed hole down to the hot end and kind of wound a little curlicue up inside there. And I had to, yank on it to get it out. That was fine. But I noticed when I was feeding the blue filament, it worked fine, feeding the blue filament in, but came out here to check on it after it had done its first layer and I balanced it and everything. Came out a little while later and it was just jammed up and messing up there. So now I've got to try and figure out how to get in here to clean this out. And the only thing I can find is, if you look on extruder 1, there's two little screws here that hold this cover on. It looks like that's all that holds the cover on. It's the same but mirrored on extruder 2. So we're going to try and get the cover off, and let's see. There may be some excess filament jammed down in here or wound around where it shouldn't be, that's causing this to deflect. Ooh, long screws. And these look like, if they don't just hold the cover on, they're holding the part cooling fan as well. What was that? A nut. Oh, that's going to be... I may get this apart and never get it back together again. Really. A nut. Sorry, a little runny nose here. Hay fever. Oh. Yeah, that does not hold anything on. So how is that held on there? All right. Connector coming off. There's two screws there. Yep, this is the cooling duct that's held on here. I don't know what's holding the fan on in there. All right, so we got two a bit larger screws. Oh boy. All right. Let's get this. We're still on camera. Okay, yeah. So back here, oh, that does not look promising. I mean, I assume that's where it goes. I can see a bunch of standoffs and other things, but they're all threaded from the front, and there is No way. Oh my gosh. How are you supposed to get in to service this? So I can see the filament up in here. If you look right down in here, there's a loop of filament that went off kilter. Okay, tuck you up out of there. Well, it is getting loose. Boy, that is a tight screw. The other side is even tighter. Come on. All right. Maybe we're going here a little bit. There. I think we got it. Wow. I wonder what this is threaded into. Okay, there's one. Okay. There's two. Don't worry, just an empty spool. There's two screws. Out of the way there. Come on. Ears are getting hung up on wires. Cooling fan is hooked to the front cover. All right. All right, there's that. There's that. Cooling fan. Yeah. So I thought that fell down on top of there. And it's melting. Great. And this, you can see that? There's a wad of, oh man, plastic all wadded up in here where it missed the extruder feeding in. Okay. Yeah, that's quite the wad. All right, got that out of there. Now, let's see if that little gear. Okay, let's. can push that. Yeah, I don't think that thing's spinning. So you can see a mark on here. Oh yeah, it's turning. Yeah, it's turning. Okay. All right. Oh wow. So this is interesting. I mean, I haven't had this apart before. So there's your cold side, your heat block, big spring here, little set screw, and then an adjustment for your height of this nozzle to the other nozzle. Yeah. And they both have silicone socks, which is kind of nice. Wiring's pretty tidy up in here. I guess I could put the fan, the cooling duct, back on. Well, I got it this far apart. Sorry, keep winging the camera here. Let's see here. So this. Yep, this goes on like that. Oh boy. And screw goes through there. Shoosh. Oh, I missed the hole on the fan itself. Alrighty. There's that. Now, a little. Oh, more filament. Rocking and rolling around inside the housing. Okay, and let's get this little nut. Okay, so you don't undo those two nuts ever. Unless you have the cover already off. Or these two screws. Okay. No. Now where'd you go? Oh, you're right there. Okay, we'll wait till we get the screw through everybody. Come on. This is still using, man, companies. So, I still don't know how to get the extruder part, tell if it's an all metal design or not. They are using the absolute cheapest method of the heat block and stuff. It's still the old style. It's not the cartridge style thermistor. So you have, let me show you here. Oh, my runny nose. Okay. Hang on. Got to take you out underneath. All right. So, heater block is still the old style thermistor with a screw to hold the leads with the silicon sleeves on the top. Cartridge style heater, but not a cartridge style thermistor. So absolute rock bottom parts. Only a single gear. See if I can see that. It's through that arrow cutout. Maybe. Anyway, single-sided drive gear with a grooved bearing on the other side. You're not going to be able to see that. You can see it from here. Groove bearing. You can just see it there. It's not going to focus on it. Anyway, groove bearing is the idler side. It does have a spring load, so you can release the filament, but you can get to it when that cover's on. Although I hate, because it's all enclosed under this cover, you can't pinch it. You have to push down, and that's putting pressure on the X gantry. You're pushing down on this whole assembly. I do not like that, but unless you're going to build a bracket that leaves this open and lets you mount the cooling fans and stuff, there's not a real other way to do it. Okay, so now, oh, guess I should tighten up these since they're in there. That's snug. And that's our cooling fan. Put this guy back. Okay. Now, that guy. All right. I think the reason these little screws holding this cover on were so hard is the cover's bent and pinches a little bit. So let's try and get this guy back through here. Get him started. Okay. Let's get this guy through this side. Get him started. Yeah, reach around this way. Sure don't have any wires pinched. Okay. There's that. There we go. Put you back in there. All right. Ooh, this thing is a heavy bunker. Okay. Let's get the bed cleared off. Dang it. That's a good look. First layer. It's working pretty good. All right, and I can see my model. There we go. Where I've got the parts laid out on the bed is a little far forward, so I'm going to push my bed back a smidge. And I ran into the clip the first time I started this. Okay. So I'm going to get you up a little bit further. Come on, arm, release. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think we're ready to power on. Set, situated. Had a little bit of close call on the first layer in this back corners, so we'll make that down. All right, now. Oh shoot! Doggone it. Sorry. Knew I was forgetting something. That's okay. Helps if you rehook up the cable, the controller cable. All right, let's snip the end of this. Now let's power it on. Get it fed through the filament detector. Down into the hole a little bit. Okay, number 2. Start everybody heating up. I guess. Let's see if I can. Oh, that might have gotten it. Kind of a long reach to squeeze that thing, but okay. 93 degrees. Dust on top of the camera. And 32. And 50. I say it heats up pretty darn fast. And pressed. Okay, put that clip back on there. This clip's on here. Bed's all cleaned off. 183, that should be enough. Let's go to tool. Let's go to reload. Then we go feed in on extruder 2. Feeding. I see them turning. Hey, we got filament coming out over here. Yes, awesome. And this one's coming up temp. Okay. Go back. We go to duplication mode. Go to SD print. 4x bodies. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully we didn't mess anything up too bad. Don't have any tweezers. That's the one thing we didn't get. I didn't think they gave me tweezers. They gave me a screwdriver, gave me an Allen wrench, gave me an unclog tool, extra screws, new PTFE tubes, extra nozzle, one extra nozzle for a machine that has dual nozzles. Oh well. But no tweezers. I do have some small needle nosers. Okay, bed is at 57 degrees. Just a minute. Just a minute, we should be going. All right. Homing has begun. Hopefully we hadn't messed up too much with the leveling here. All right, ready to duplex. There's the purge lines, yay, for the brim. Oh, come on. Start sticking. Oh, you guys. You're sticking. Why are you not sticking? Too far? You were too close last time, now you're too far. Okay. Ah, no, it's good. Maybe just a little thin on its running. Well, the bed in the middle is dipped down. So let's back this off, back that off, back this off, back this off there. Yep, it's still. We'll stop it. Man, really, I bumped it that much. Okay, this is be its final pass. Now it's sticking. Kind of sticking. Nope. I'm going to stop the print. All right. It was so close back here last time. Yeah, so far away. I wonder. Well, of course, it was 90 degrees out in the garage, and this morning it's only 78. So maybe that's part of the reason why that height and everything expands, and it is a big printer. Okay, make sure I go back to duplication mode. That, that, that. That could be. Everything moves just a little bit when it gets hot. So. Okay, you're going to stick right away. That's down. That's too much. That's a little too much there. Okay, I think we're going okay now. Back this up just a smidge. The middle of the bed is a little bit lower than the edges, but that's about all we can do. Okay, third lap of the, what do we call this? Skirt? Yeah, the skirt. Well, it's looking real good, and things are feeding okay. All right. So here we go. Gun, body, trigger guard. Okie doke. Looks like we're unjammed and rolling along, so I'm happy. Time for more coffee. I will post on my Facebook and post on Instagram when these come together. I do have, this will print 4 more Tic Tac guns, then I can swap colors. I ordered a whole bunch of new colors from Printed Solid the other day. Had to take advantage of the buy 9 rolls, get 1 free. So we'll see how those come out. Anyway, thanks for riding along. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.